What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're talking about NFL football, Sunday, November 24th. I have 3 plays for you. All 3 are going to be on the Chalkboard app. Fuck the correlation. I'm over this shit. I'm done with it. We're probably still going to use it on VIP for Dabble because it's mathematically there is an edge there, but it's just been brutal, man. It's just not a good year for correlation. The system still works. It's still smart to do. It's just been crazy to see the inconsistencies in receiver ones across the board. So maybe some more selective correlation, but I'm just going to pick shit that I like, which is what I always did. I started doing the correlation system the past couple years. It crushed it for us last year. It was good in September this year. But it's been cold the last 6 or 7 weeks. It's been hell, man. If you know, you know. It sucks. But I'm excited for the picks in today's video. Real quick, I wanted to address a comment I got on the last video. A guy typed out a real well thought out message. He's like, dude, I liked you last year. You were humble. This year, I forgot what he called me, but basically said I was being a piece of shit. And that comment's frustrating, one, because I want you guys to enjoy my videos. I want you guys to like me. But at the end of the day, I've never been humble. I'm not a humble person. It's not my personality type, okay? I've accomplished a lot in my life. I'm just getting started. I'm still young. I really just started doing this shit I'm doing, right? But over the last 10 years, my life as an adult, it's been accomplishment after accomplishment after accomplishment. And it's because I put in the work. Mentally and physically. And right now what I do now is almost all mental. But I put in the work. And when you put in the work and you achieve great things, nobody in my position is going to be described as humble. It's not my personality type. And it's not something that I need to be. So to tell me that you don't like me because I used to be humble and now I'm not, I've never been humble, bro. And if you think I have been, you don't know me. Straight up, you're an idiot. Because show me a video where I was humble on this channel. It doesn't exist, right? Now, I'm still a good person. I look out for people. I've helped dozens of people scale to $20,000 a month, which is awesome. And that's probably the thing that I'm most proud of, is helping others. Not just cracking the code for myself, helping my family, but also helping complete strangers that I meet on the internet. But if you look at any of the top performers, any of the top entrepreneurs out there, look at Dana White, look at Mark Zuckerberg, look at Elon Musk. Would you ever describe them as humble? No, you wouldn't. Like the elite people, they have a killer instinct and a level of drive and determination that is extremely high. And the one thing that all 3 of those guys have in common is weak people hate them. Dana White has haters. Zuckerberg has haters. Elon Musk has haters, right? And they're all extremely accomplished, right? People would say, oh, I can't stand Dana White. He's so full of himself. He's so arrogant. They'd say the same thing about Zuck. They'd say the same thing about Elon. Zuck is a little different because he is more on the spectrum than the other 2 are. But yeah, dude, like that comment just really pissed me off because I've never been humble. I personally look at the guys that are humble in this space and I see right through the bullshit too. They're not being real with you. I'm being honest, right? I could act humble and I'd probably make more money and appeal to a larger audience. I have a very niche audience. It's really cool guys and really strong alpha males that are secure with themselves. There are actually a lot of beta males that gamble, believe it or not. There's a lot of beta males that watch football. It's pretty crazy. You wouldn't think they do, but they do. And there are other YouTubers that I know behind the scenes are a lot like me. But when they click record and they go on camera, they act like little bitches. They act humble. And they probably make more money off doing that. But they're fake. And it's so funny because the average person can't tell what's real from what's fake. It's quite crazy on the internet, man. But that's my rant before we get into the picks. Just wanted to tell you guys, I'm not humble and I've never been humble. And if you're looking for somebody who's humble, probably should look somewhere else. I don't know why that matters with sports picks, but whatever. First pick, Bo Nix, 144 yards. That should be a gimme. That's an anchor play on the Chalkboard app. By the way, if you need Chalkboard, if you look above my face in this video, there's a QR code in the top right of your screen. Just scan that QR code, use promo code LAMBO, and they will double your first deposit up to $100. Text me proof, and I'll give you VIP picks for the rest of the year. It's my Black Friday special. I'm pairing that up with Jameson Williams. I love Jameson Williams this year because he has really led the Lions in yards a lot of games. In the first half of the season, I was taking Amon-Ra St. Brown. Jameson Williams was just popping off. And what I love about this game is it's being played indoors, on turf. Weather's not going to be a factor. And Detroit does not take their foot off the gas. They don't take their foot off the gas. We saw it last week where multiple receivers had over 100 yards for Detroit. I think 42 yards is just too low against this Indianapolis team. I think Detroit's going to roll them. I think Detroit to win the NFC right now is one of the best bets you can make in all of sports. I'm looking at a lot of stuff. I'm looking at UFC, and I'm looking at Detroit to win the NFC. Honestly, I want to try to pull that up. I'm going to try to pull that up, see what the odds are right now, because I think I'm ready to slam that. Honestly, I think I'm ready to slam it. So let's get to the next pick while I also look that up. All right, here we go. Jaylen Daniels, 144 yards. Same thing as Bo Nix. It's kind of a free square play there. And then I'm going to go Nico Collins versus Tennessee. This game also, weather won't be an issue. And I just love that Nico Collins is back. He was the best receiver in the NFL before he got hurt. And now he's back. I think he goes for 80 yards easily. Now, both of these plays are close to even odds, so I'm risking 200 to win a little less than 200, $192 in this case. I'm hoping to sweep the board and hit both of these. You could throw these in and build a 4-man, but I suggest doing 2 separate 2-mans just to be safe. Now, this last play, it started with UFC. That's going to give me a little bit of a boost to my payout. I did $250 to win $3,100. I'm praying this play hits, but in this play, the biggest thing I want you guys to take away from it is Tommy DeVito and Malik Neighbors. I would take Tommy DeVito. His line is juiced. It's a promo on Chalkboard. All 3 of these plays have had promos in them. So Tommy DeVito, the 2.00x multiplier is going to be the biggest multiplier you'll get on this line on all DFS apps or sportsbooks. And I would pair him with Malik Neighbors. I love Malik Neighbors over 56.5 yards. They just cut Daniel Jones. They've made Tommy DeVito their starting quarterback. DeVito's going to feed Malik Neighbors. Think about if you were in charge of playing quarterback for this team, what would you do? Tommy DeVito's obviously a better quarterback than all of us, but he is comparable to us. He's a backup quarterbacks, super relatable. They're guys that are watching from the front row just like you and me, and then they get plugged in there. A lot of times the backups unlock players. I think that DeVito's going to unlock Malik Neighbors, and I think 56.5 yards is absolutely insane. Now let's look at the sportsbook real quick. I'm pulling up the futures over here. I'm sure the payout is not big at all, but I want to look at it. I want to see what it is. Are you kidding me? There's so many options on Drafkings. I'm having trouble finding it. But I almost don't even care what it is. I really just want to get all over the Lions winning the NFC. The reason why, typically when I look at futures, I'm kind of like, I would rather just pick them to win each game of the playoffs. But I think the Lions getting their first round bye, they're only going to play 2 games. So if you were to parlay Lions money line twice, I think you're better off just picking them to win now. So it's plus 130, which isn't a ton. But if I parlay that with Dominic Reyes in UFC in 2 weekends and Cyril gone, this gets very interesting, man. Damn, this gets really interesting. All right, well, I'm going to get some parlays. I'll probably release them after this weekend, but dude, I'm going to probably slam the Lions to win the NFC. I think they're going to the Super Bowl. I'm super excited, guys. By the way, down here, $25 for free on Dabble in the bottom left corner. And then Chalkboard, if you get on Chalkboard and deposit using promo code Lambo, you can just scan the QR code above me. You are going to get the rest of the year VIP for free. So make sure you do that and text me proof. That's all I've got for you guys. Thank you for watching the video. See if I can exit out of here. All right, I'm done. And good luck with all your plays. I'll see you guys later.